Okay, Obama. Obama. No penguins because his staff got hungry and ate them. Hello, welcome to Driver's Training Japanese Style. This is a video graciously taken by Tomo. Thank you very much, hon. Of my practice test before I took my Japanese driver's license test. I took 2 practice tests. I think they cost about 2,000 yen each. It wasn't that bad, and well worth it. I think if you are seriously considering getting your driver's license in Japan, definitely take the practice test. There are a lot of little things I didn't know or I forgot that I'm really happy I knew when I took my actual test. Unfortunately, this video doesn't include the beginning part of actually looking at the car and how to get in. That is very important. Just remember that you should walk around the car, check out the front of the the headlights and the tires and the mirrors and everything, and then when you open the doors, use 2 hands. When you close the door, use 2 hands. That's very important, or they'll mark off points for you. And I'm sure you can look online about specific instructions on entering and leaving the car. Other than that, the most difficult part is the actual driving. So if you look right now in the video, I'm pulling in to the beginning and ending area. We're gonna do another round on the course. So when I stop, notice the instructor tells me just to look both ways. I have to look in the mirrors and look over my far left shoulder. When you look in the test, make sure you really look. It's just an overreaction of looking. Then when you start, turn on your blinker using 2 fingers, your pointer and your middle finger. Look to your left. Make sure your left blinker's on now, and slowly pull out. The road will curve to the right. And your first bit is just a small obstruction in the way. You'll need to, about halfway down the road, you'll need to turn on your blinker using those 2 fingers together and go around it, like as we're doing now. Instructor's reminding me just to constantly check the mirrors. So now that I've gone around the obstruction, I need to turn on my right blinker again and turn. While the road turns, I'm also turning lanes, and this sets you up for the next turn, which is in the middle of the course. So you only turn on the right blinker again, slow down, and turn in. This part has a lot of intersections. So you make sure after the turn at each intersection, just look and look and look. I mean, there's no obstruction in your way. You can see everything. Even if there's no cars coming, make sure you just look and look and look. Halfway down the road will be a stoplight. If it's yellow, think of that as red. Just stop. If it's green, slowly coast through. I did about 20 to 30 kilometers on the main course. So you'll get to the end of the road. You'll need to turn on your left blinker, stop, look both ways, and then turn. Remember that while you're turning, you cannot use your brake. So you'll have to accelerate and then kind of stop accelerating, or just accelerate slowly around that corner. But you cannot use your brake when turning. So I just did another left turn, and then my blinker is on again for the left turn. This is a 90-degree turning practice. The instructor will tell you when to turn, but if you've driven before, you know when to. The key here is just staying in between the lines. So it's not that bad. I kind of found it easy. The most difficult part was when she kept grabbing the steering wheel. So at this last right turn, you'll need to turn on your right blinker. And don't stop, just kind of slow down. Look to make sure cars aren't coming, and go. Of course, there should not be any cars coming when you come out. So what you'll want to do, turn on your blinker here, look both ways, and slowly turn. Oh, okay. So here, we already started this. This is the S-curve one. So we already made that right turn, and we need another left turn. And now we're practicing S-shape turning. Again, same principle, staying between the lines. At this last turn here, you shouldn't stop what I just did. Don't stop there. Keep on going. Again, don't stop. Just slow down, look both ways, make sure your right blinker's on, and turn right. This will bring you back to the stoplight, and I believe it's red here, so stop. Make sure on that white line that your car is before that line. If it's just touching or on the line, you'll probably fail the test. So here she's telling me about how to turn my hand over hand, and half turning or hambun turning was terrible. So make sure you know how to do hand over hand. So again, you see the blinkers on the right, light's green, so wait for traffic to clear, turn right, and then here turn on your left signal, stop and turn on your left signal. So it's also important to note that the side of the road has a solid white line. You should not go on the line, but you shouldn't go too far away from that line. Just think about riding that white line as close as you can. I prefer to drive in the middle of the road, and if you notice in the video, that's why she keeps pulling the steering wheel. It's because she wants me really close to that line. So make sure you just stay towards the left-hand side of the road. So now we're making another left turn. We'll go straight for a little bit and stop, and then turn right. So use 2 fingers. Turn on your right signal. Of course, make sure to stop and look both ways. Full stop. None of my partial stops. And here, after we make this turn, there will be 2 obstructions in your view. You can't see if there are any oncoming traffic. So what you're going to want to do is you don't fully stop at this point. You slow down, you look, and then of course your blinkers to the right is on. You slowly turn. Key, you should not stop. So here, after you made the turn, there will be a gradual curve to the right, and this part you'll want to speed up to 50 kilometers an hour. Make sure you don't go over. I think I went 48 and then slowed down. There's of course the normal analog gauge, and then they have a separate digital counter for your speed for the instructor too. Just make sure you do not go over 50. So here you want to, when you finish, you brake, brake, brake 3 times. Brake enough where you can turn without braking. And there's a short straight part. Brake here, turn on your left blinker, release the brake, and slowly turn. Here you should just be coasting in. Keep that left blinker on, and of course see that solid white line. Stay as close as you can to it, and then you come up to the front of the parking area, and you're finished. So hopefully this helps you. Good luck.